Greetings, mech warriors. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is TTB speaking, and welcome to another episode of German Mechgineering, the daily show where we build cold-hearted, humorless, stompy robots for maximum effectiveness and efficiency on the battlefields of Mechwarrior Online. And today, guys, we are playing the Victor 9A1 in a RAC and ER medium laser configuration. Looking at the peaking profile, as you can see, you have to expose about half your mech to be able to shoot at enemy targets. But since this is a Victor, it is quite nimble for an assault mech, and it will have quite an easy time shooting the enemies and also jump jetting away and twisting away if you need to. Let's go ahead and have a look at the build here. Triple RAC2s, one in each torso, and then one in the right arm. 3 ER medium lasers in the left arm, 2 jump jets. Double heatsink in the right side torso, and 6 tons of ammo. Engine, XL350. If you don't feel particularly brave, you can lower this down to a light engine and maybe go like light 300, add a few more jump jets or heatsinks or whatnot, but we want to go man mode here, so we're adding an XL350 engine for a good amount of speed, 70.9 kph. 13.1 jump distance, and of course we need a good skill tree for this, so let's go ahead and have a look at that in particular. We're going into the firepower tree, and we're taking, of course, magazine capacity 1 and 2, as well as enhanced RAC UAC, and the heat gen nodes to the left and to the right of enhanced RAC and UAC 2. Then we take the full survival tree to make sure we are as tanky as possible. Since we're running an XL engine, we need to make sure that we have as much armor and as much structure as possible to not die too quickly. Nothing mobility, nothing in jump jets. Full operations tree to make sure that we are running our mech as cool as possible and to keep shooting to our heart's content, especially with the RAC2s, because while they're not insanely hot, together with the 3 ER mediums, over time it can get a little bit hot, so enhanced cooling is really nice to have. Nothing in sensors. Auxiliary tree, as always, a double cool shot with cool shot cooldown and double artillery strike. Alright guys, let's take this thing to the dropship and see how it performs. I'll see you there. Well, here we are, boys, on Hibernal Rift in our shiny new Victor, and we're shooting at the first enemies moving towards the centralish area. And I'm using my RAC2s right now to shoot at that stalker. And as you can see, one of the problems of this build is that the RAC2s are spaced apart quite a bit, so you need to make sure that you clear enough ground to be able to shoot at the enemies properly. But that's not a big problem. We can make work of that. We'll just use our jump jets a little bit, try and get a little bit of an idea of where the enemy is at, drop the artillery strike on that little corner over there, and get shot in the face because we have exposed at a unopportune spot. So let's get around the corner and chase in behind the enemies. This build really likes to be on open ground and shoot at targets, because then you can really bring all those weapons to bear. You don't have to worry about your far apart spaced weapon mounts, and you can also use the medium lasers from the left arm properly. So yeah, just make sure you clear enough ground. And actually, what is going on here, guys? I mean, look at that, the enemy are just completely ignoring me down there. Interesting. Okay, let's pop our first cool shot and then start moving forward toward the enemy. Maybe drop another artillery strike onto the Charlie 3 area, hopefully do some more damage, and chase in on that stalker because he looks juicy. Is he dead already? No, never mind, he's around the corner. There we go. A nice, beautiful brawling stalker, and we just unleash our 3 RAC2s and the ER mediums, of course, to boot. Do some good amount of damage and take him down with our teammates. 3 kills over 2 right now, so this is a very even game at this point. Let's make it uneven. 3-3. It's getting more even for the enemy. I don't like that, guys. Okay, now there we go. We see a bloodbath, we do some damage to him, and we force him into cover. Now we join our teammates. Since they are rotating around, we go in on that enemy health bomb. And once again, continue the massage of our RAC2s. There's a Cyrus being a little bit pesky, we kill him as well. And now we go in onto the enemy cataphract back there. And as you can see, guys, the suppressive power of the RAC2s is as good as always. Now, you're saying, of course you can run this same build on, let's say, for example, a Black Widow, and you don't have the issues with having the RAC2s, for example, spaced far apart. But this is a Victor, guys. It has jump jets, and it has assault mech level armor. So while it might be a little bit awkward, it's also sort of fun to play. So that's why I chose to try out the Victor here. Now, as you can see, we're taking shots from the enemy here. Our side torso is pretty much open right now, but we got some good shots down on the enemy, and I think it was worth to take that trade. And now we let our teammates engage and trade while we go to the sidelines and engage the enemy from there. Ouchies, never mind, sorry about that. Engage the enemy from there. Always be aware of your hard points. And make sure you don't shoot your teammates if you can avoid it. There we go, the first kill for TTB. Let's try and get in on that Vapor Eagle and massage him a little bit properly with our weapons. There we go, kill number 2 for TTB. Play that music one more time. Okay, 9 kills over 4, this should be in the books. However, we need to make sure that we survive until the end of the match. There's an enemy assault mech around the corner. Let's go around the left side. Potentially cut him off if he chooses to go there. Nope, he doesn't. 2 kills are left on the board for our team. Light mech here with ECM. Oh, hello there. Hello there, Mr. Wolfhound. Hello? Can you please stop so I can shoot you? Beautiful! Beautiful. Yeah, he's very slow, actually. There we go. Got the kill on him as well. And let's see what else we have here on the playing field. There's only one guy left alive, and we have to find him now. We have to find him and kill him. Disconnected Echo 3. Well, there we go. So, as I said, guys, the wide mounts are a little bit of a problem on this mech, but you do have the jump jets, you do have the extra armor, and that just makes this mech an interesting take or an interesting variant on, for example, the RAC Black Widow, that you also have to run with XL, by the way. This one you could theoretically also run with a light engine if you don't feel particularly brave, but I found that this mech likes to get CT'd quite a lot, so I don't have an issue with running an XL engine on a Victor. I think it's relatively safe. Alright, let's try and find that last guy. Oh, there he is. Teammate face hugging. I don't care. I'll shoot. If you don't move to it, it'll die. There we go. Beautiful. Stole the kill against our little face-hugging teammate. Bah. Give him a little raspberry. 4 killing blows, it assists 2 solo kills, 3 kill mods, damage dealt, 937 damage done, and 181 team damage. Red smoke is not a power-up. Teammates collecting red smoke again, but that is fine. We did a solid amount of damage and outdamaged most of our teammates, sometimes by a factor of 2 or 3, so we're good boys, we're good boys. Guys, if you like this content, go ahead, check out my Patreon page, become an active supporter of the channel. And we're jumping into the second game of the day, and would you know it, it's Hibernal Rift again, and same deal as before. Let's go ahead and unleash our RAC2s. Now the RAC2s, as you can see, the range is about 600 meters, so the max range is about 1200. You don't want to engage at that range though, because you're not going to do any damage whatsoever. So guys, remember to only engage at about 800 or so with those RAC2s. Anything else is just pretty much pointless. You're literally just throwing wet naps at the enemy. It's not going to do much. Okay, getting alarmed right now, so let's drop down into the canyon. Maybe do a few more shots on that enemy supernova. And now we can actually go ahead and make some use of our mobility. We have great speed for an assault mech, and we do have the jump jets, and if you're not totally bad like I am, you can get there up there easier. And then we go in on the animal battle mouse, and as you can see, you can literally see his hit points melt away. He is getting pelted left and right, and he's got 5 large lasers. This is not the build you want to deal with going up against that Victor, because you don't have the sustained ability to take down the Victor, whereas the Victor definitely has more than enough DPS to take you down. So bad trade to take, and wisely enough the Battlemaster chooses to disengage and try to run away. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can find some more targets on the left side and engage them with most of our weapons as soon as possible. For example, ooh, that stalker up there. Yes, let's give him some love. And he drops down an artillery strike or an airstrike, we don't know. Let's try and not run into it too much. Okay, we dodged it, very nice. Enemy Victor down below, MRM40 AC20. I don't care, we shoot him through the back with our RAC2s. Rip, rest in pepperoni. And let's go in on whatever that is. Looks like a New Zealand or something. Very weird. It's PPCing me though, so that's annoying. We're gonna go in onto that stalker here, take away his side torso, and now we drop down because there's a little bit of too much fire coming into my face, and we want to make sure that we stay as healthy as possible. Again, guys, XL engine, protect your components. Also, we just got narked, so Yet another thing that we need to think about and that we need to keep in the back of our minds. The enemy knows where we're at. There's a light mech behind us, but that's okay. We're gonna go in onto that enemy Uzil, try to chase him away, hopefully. And we still have to deal with that supernova with all those lurms, and we're also getting shot in the back right now, so let's get back into cover and see what we can do here. Ouch! Oh! Somebody really doesn't like me. They're trying to burn me out with an airstrike or an artillery strike. Let's go in onto that enemy Marauder 2, jump over a teammate, and land right in front of them, go like, yo, I'm a Victor! Hello from the inner sphere towards the inner sphere. Beautiful. Got the kill. Let's see, we have... yeah, you better run, dude. The supernova is getting moved upon by 2 of our teammates, so we don't have to really deal with that. He should be dead here. Yep, there we go. Good job, team. 6 kills over 4. Let's go ahead, get behind the cover here, and use our superior range with the RACs as well as the mediums. Start massaging Foxtrot here and hopefully get him into cover. And that Uzil is still there and still being pesky, so let's drop an AD on his face and hopefully damage or kill him. We'll see. Nope, no joy here with the artillery strike. That's alright though. We will just stick with our teammates here. We've got a Night Star with us. There's an enemy Vapor Eagle of ATM-12s coming in. That is potentially problematic. Yeah, he's definitely coming towards me. So what I'm going to try to do here is drop down and then try and get as close to him as possible. If we can get under his 130 meter minimum range. I know it says 120, but it's actually more like 130 if you take away lag and everything. And start working on him that way, because then he can't shoot back. And if he can't fight back, he is a sitting duck. Also, because the ducks, there's enemy Thanatos up there. Let's do some damage to him. I don't know what kind of weapons he has. Ultra Ace-10 and MRM-40. Okay, that's potentially problematic. I have to chase down the Vapor Eagle right now, but I do have that Thanatos behind me. So I'm just trying to shield with my arms here. Oh yeah, he's coming for me. Never mind then. And I overheated. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, and we are paying for our mistakes here. Sad face. 8 kills to 8. Hopefully the teammates can actually pull this out. But it's looking good right now. Yeah, that cheetah is very damaged in the legs. And let's see, Vapor Eagle only has 1 more leg left. He is the 1-legged eagle, and soon he will be the 0-legged eagle. And the team should be able to win this one. Our Victor here is still fairly fresh, so he shouldn't have any problems cleaning up this mess. Come on, MRMs for the win! Beautiful! And now the other leg. Good shot. Well done. 6 kills in this guy already. Very well played. The only guy left still is the Thanatos, and we damaged him so much that the team should have no problems cleaning him up. Yeah, 50% and dropping. So guys, as you can see, it's a little bit of a weird mech that you normally won't see, but I encourage you to go ahead and give it a try and see if this playstyle is something for you. It's a lot of fun. It requires you to play a little bit differently, but it's still an assault mech with jump jets and good speeds, and that's a nice thing to have. 2 killing blows, 8 assists, 2 KMDs, 800 damage done. Guys, again, if you like this content, check out my Patreon page, and just drop me a like, and I'll see you in the next video. TTB out.